We saved her. And what? And she disappeared. What? Inspect the bodies to find. Yeah, we're doing this one. That's happened. The citizen window. That's something else. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We should find other bodies as we're still here. Oh. To find Samuel's disciple, reduce the disciple in the cemetery. And that was somewhere around. We were distracted with this woman. I thought she was asking for help. We helped her. Again, they're here there again. I think we should run. Run like hell. I'm not. Why everyone is alive? Because we died, I think. Okay, there is something to do this area. We inspected everything. Okay. Reports to Lady Notes.
Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Okay. Follow the blood trail and it's going right to the window. It's leading to the window. I think we're going to have 2 minutes break. And then go back to our investigation. Okay, 2 minutes break. 2 minutes break and I'll be back right. Okay, I'm here and we're back to our vampire game. Follow the blood trail. Is it not enough blood trails? Okay. Going outside, meeting our pretty nice zombies friends. Is this trail a trail I need? Probably it's the last place I want to visit.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the word.
But ouch! I should learn how to do this. And I'm dead. Again. I don't understand how the death influences our character. Do I lose an experience or something? I think we lose nothing. Like we start over again, or not. This creature was really strong. I don't know what to do with him because he has all types of resistance. Where are you? I left my blood gifts to you and you were so respectful for me. To me. He decided to leave. That's not the first decision. Yeah, the first one is easy to kill and I don't know what to do with this Samuel. Ah, it's Samuel. Okay. That's why he's so strong. Samuel is coming. And I'm eating him. Is it okay? I hate this system of locking the target. Perfect. Ideal. Maybe I should use something to hand it. Can I choose the weapon? While we fighting. I think we can change it. Or not. Oh, it's so easy to kill him on stairs because he's trying to leave this area. He doesn't want to fight. It's terrible. Details. Personal diary. We went to an abandoned house near St. Mary Church. It was an awful and smelly place. Rats were disputing the rooms. Tonight we both went to the warehouse boarding the canal. I must admit I was very afraid to cross the path to Jezebel's, but the buildings were abandoned for a long time. Wars and infections go together, explained Father Whitaker. But the customers quickly get scared when there is a mention of a disease. I don't know. We saw one and no one was scared, but we healed her. Don't worry. Her customers okay. Are okay, but it's so nice. Maybe if you do not heal her, you can find who comes to her. And that's I don't know if it is interesting, but it's funny. Easy to track them all like this. Father is a saint. I won't will anyone mock the holy man he is. He shall receive more help and support. So the father tried to help them. He's so saint, and this guy is like, he's the new one. He's scared of everything. That's not surprising. Their souls are now cleansed and purified, so they burned them, I think. So this father told us about this cleaning world. He's going to burn the whole city, I think. I decided to go back where I was like 10 days ago to see if more souls needed to be freed. Father proved my choice. Father Whitaker proved my choice. Whitaker, I don't remember how to pronounce him. Whitaker. And Satan never sleeps, he explains. He also said if I kept showing so much zeal, he may soon give me more important missions and tasks. I can't wait. 3 more souls have been cleansed from any corruption tonight. If it's not, can I see what he have done? Can I see his job? It's crazy man that deserves to die, I think. So I really wanted not to touch him because he's not like a threat to anyone, but he's yeah, maybe he's worse than this disease and epidemic, we don't know. Tobias has already killed several sick people during his crusade to cleanse the city. Yeah. Crazy woman. So I think that's something similar was in the Dark structures, and that's not surprising. So this serving to God is so difficult for some people, like this one, like. But we also see like this century people who live like this and prefer to live like this. I also want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance one day, maybe, because it's a very huge game, but I really liked it. I played it when it was on the first day and played a lot, but it had many problems with the bugs, and but it really had so many interesting DLCs and about church, something about witches and church, the women problems, their lives, I mean, in those storyline, and they were so horrible but interesting to play, but the game is very huge. So what is it? Report to father. Do you think he he's like he's so huge and difficult to find him? So I think we're now going to see the hospital. Something happened with my YouTube translation, and it's okay. I don't know. Sometimes YouTube dislikes me. Maybe he's jealous because I'm using Twitch more, but it's not my fault. I'm on both channels, and it's same. I have two translation on YouTube and on Twitch. But just as I find this, there are more people speaking English, and that's why we have more activity on Twitch right now than we used to have on YouTube. He's dead. Okay, look. 4,000. Oh, stop this. I'm using this two-handed and it's not so bad. Eventually we died and we have to pass through the enemies again. Can I avoid them in this area? Most of them. Stable hospital. How is it stable and is sick? So, do I really? Wait. We had reached the pharmacy, and it was somewhere like in this area, and we also had some Etta and Morg. Report to father. We take her and kill him. I like it. I like it. It's ideal. And what about this widow in distress? I think the pharmacy was in the docks. Yeah. I'm not doing this right now. Maybe we should try. Why not? Okay, when I do this, you know what trying to do. Maybe we should finish this task first, because I can forget about it. Get some experience, by the way, and then we go back and try heal someone.
It's
Are you
locked.
sick? Maybe he is.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you.
Told you.
Do you need medical attention?
Left
The proximity of the dead
one
is not the
night
most
left
healthy
there
company,
without my intention.
even if the quiet can be appreciated.
So I think if you do not want you want to kill them, just you don't give them medicine and
Don't take too many
will
risks
die
with your health,
fall
Mr.
at
Chief.
that.
None of us are
That's
immune
all.
to this disease, and that is a good thing.
No, no. There are
Death and
different,
disease is a constant
many endings,
reminder
so
of our
maybe two
mortality.
good and bad. Like,
But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course.
of course, and he has nothing. But I can sell this finally used. Oh, what is it? Is this? It's something new. So, only stun. We can use it instead of steak, I think.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the
Maybe I should. No, I have. I don't know. There is an option only to sell this one, so it's a better one. Why there is no option to sell it? I don't need so many weapons in my bag. How to sell it? Maybe to find someone else interested in those weapons.
dead seem peaceful and lost at the same time.
Dead, yeah, they are very peaceful.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Healthy, okay.
Goodbye.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
He burnt out. That's why
Do you need my assistance?
he's
Don't be
sick.
ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much.
Tippet's opinion. Who is this? Tippet's opinion. Who's this Tippet? Okay.
What do you think of Dr. Tippett's opinion of your promotion, Waverley?
Tippett is a good practitioner. Maybe just a little too attached to his prestigious position at the Pembroke Hospital.
Really? That's exactly his diagnosis of you. A little too eager to get promoted? A little bit too proud?
He has the right to think so. But I deserve this promotion. And I don't consider it anything but well earned.
Thank you for your...
Okay. Another one.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Doc.
Is there anything...
Really?
Goodbye for now.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a
Okay.
book.
They're recovering.
From her.
Should I really report someone? So this lady, see this? She was healthy. Maybe she was spent too
Good
much
evening,
time in the hospital.
How's my son doing?
Come on,
Do you
Yes.
require...
Do you know?
people.
Just...
Well, at least you're...
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
You could be jailed because of suicide. Really? So you die and you only go to the jail. So
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr.
person
Goswick.
doesn't want to leave.
How are
What's
you?
wrong?
I'm okay.
Nothing bad. Why should you wish to laugh? To leave. How painful is this road? You tried to kill yourself.
Admit it, Mortimer.
What?
Your mother had you
You may
hospitalized
try to
here
kill
because you
yourself,
tried
so
to
if
kill
you're
yourself.
jealous of what?
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
You can trust me. Can I help you?
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
You can trust me.
I guess I should thank you.
Help him.
I have to go.
That's only
now,
because
sir.
we killed him.
But don't.
before.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time.
I don't
with me.
remember where was the chest. Maybe we should go to his house or where? Oh, no, it's not so far. Burn after reading.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen.
So we had other patients that need our medicine. So look, he's doing something. Something suspicious.
Court medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife.
To get inside.
That might help.
We're like an old woman spying on everyone.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir. So it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables.
Ah, that's
I will not forget you, sir.
different
And I
kind
thank
of
you for your
opinions.
generous
So
donation.
from one side, they really don't need these valuables, but it's so terrible to do this. Steals from the dead he's responsible for. Maybe he kills them. So look, he's a serial killer doctor. Yeah,
It's locked.
that could be something like this. So, because you remember, he's not a doctor at all. He was like sent to the war to help by mistake, and no one cared about this. He said he saved lives, but we don't know. Maybe he didn't. So the surgery during the ride is quite different. You see, it's not like surgery in the hospital at all. It's like you need to stop bleeding or something, to cut the leg to save the life, because to make a very fast decision. I don't know, what should I do?
It's locked.
I should kill him.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Because now we steal from the dead.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
It's not bad
These
that he
people are
steals
dead,
from the
sir.
dead. It's bad
What
that
they
he
possessed
kills
could be
them. Maybe
useful for the living.
kill rich.
And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
Respect to that, that's true. Dr. Spinoza, that's like, that's I don't like, okay.
You may be right, but you'll go to jail if you're caught.
If ever I have to go to jail, I'm sure I'll find a way to help people there, too.
Whom he's helping, himself? What is this ridiculous answer?
How dare you?
These people...
You may be right.
If ever...
Okay, that's decision we made. I don't know.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Can this my
Bodies will arrive
answers
and then
influence something or not? For example, can I talk to this Dr. Spinoza and tell him about this ridiculous situation? Who is sick from this fragile again? So what we're doing as our main character is supposed to do here, so he dislikes... Why are your eyes so red? So he dislikes being a vampire, he dislikes being a creature who killed his sister. He's trying, it's his guilt. So that's what we're playing, like he's trying. But some of them will die at the end. Are you sick? Yes.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine.
Nurse, you won't...
I'll try.
Goodbye, Nurse.
I think I'm not talking to this lady because we'll have a story. We first do this side stories first, I think. We saw this other man walking.
Good evening, Milton.
With
Good
the
evening,
disease.
Doctor. Still trying to...
Personal questions, nothing.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Like to buy. I have so money. We buy this, of course. We need this. Perhaps why I can sell it right now, and why there's no point to sell other weapons? Maybe they're so bad and we're not for sale. This part we always need something. Okay, 2 magazine. Weapons ability parry. Two-handed has an ability to parry. So, honestly, it's a good one, and I could solve all of this. I could sell all this, but no option. I don't understand. Okay, what are we doing? Go to Mortimer Borswick's place. Yes, we're going there. Then we're going to research the death. Then it's too difficult to do. And this is in the docks. I'm not going to visit it right now. And then we go back to the main Whitechapel, I think. Unfortunately, we have to sleep because this main quest is like it's locked. Okay, what am I doing? I wanted to check who needs the treatment, the one with the burnt face, and who is this? Who is this? Oh, I forgot to give you a message, sorry. I was so inspired by the shotgun wearing. So you see, all characters,
Good
they
evening,
like...
Doctor.
Good evening,
me.
Doctor. Still trying to save
Not
lives.
ideal at all. That's good. That's good.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
That's the problem.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives.
Do you need any medical help?
I'm afraid
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of
that's easy.
Can... No. Okay, maybe we'll kill Fleur. I really wish maybe kill not this one. This one is not ideal at all. What are they doing? But they taking money for beds. That's not a crime, like. So that's not so bad. They're just trying to survive, to buy medicine for these patients, to buy food for themselves. that's not so horrible because the situation is horrific, it's pathetic. He's not a good one, but those cramming corpses thing, not even grabbing corpses, but killing them to grab it, it's not going that well. Oh, hey, so I really, I think I already like you, so maybe I'm not going to eat you. Maybe I'll find someone better. I'm tired of your shit clay. I'm tired of your shit clay. What the fuck do you do? We didn't read this. The bloody dogs are gossiping about how my husband has just cut that stupid kid. He told her pursuit. No, I don't know, but we need to eat someone, and I think we should choose some like gangsters or the most horrific persons in this game because they're going to kill others in this epidemic situation, I think. Now rumors say some blocks from the dead's family are looking for you, and one of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen strange men. For example, this one. Look at him. What is he doing? Kills children. Someone robs people. So he's like worse than disease, maybe. Maybe go to the hospital, make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. I'll send the Wedwood boy. That's who is Joe? I think it was Joe. It is the name Wedwood boy. That's funny. I think we didn't read this letter because there was no letter. First time. Clay is married to Edwina Cox, but there is no her in the game. Clay intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. Clay has murdered his brother on the man who tried to kill him. But it's so shady. It's so shady. Or maybe he's trying to play this bad boy. We don't know. Who is this? Are you?
This is no time
Recovery.
It is
Nice.
the last thing
We treated him so. to be more pleasant to eat than that.
Hey, Doc.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd
Yeah,
had
way
it
for
in
worse
my
than
hand when I
him.
got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Yeah, knew he did. Knife was given him as a lucky charm.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice.
His
but when
job
the
is very
really
dangerous.
dirty
He can
business
be
comes
killed
around.
anytime. Don't you want it back?
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'd be surprised if you managed to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
Yeah, maybe we'll do this. Make decision after
What can you tell me
visiting
about
his
your
hideout.
marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say.
I'm not killing anyone in this chapter, don't be worried.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No,
Only
I
one
mean, we
was
both
like-
have claws and we both love to bite.
He was a victim.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
We're going where? We're still trying to find the letter. What is this?
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe for now.
I'm eternally
I think he's healthy. Your phobia of rats?
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack.
I was saved here.
I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers,
Kind of sure I remember telling us this.
and there were rats.
Go on.
We
They
killed
started
only
eating
one
me as soon as I
person.
dozed, gnawing at my ears, with fingers, lips. Couldn't move.
Almost because he was almost dead.
Couldn't call for help.
I
He
see.
was dying.
No, you
They
don't.
saved others.
You have no
It's for the
idea what it
best.
is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Tell me
What can
about
you
the
tell
war.
me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... Well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
I fought in France too and did survive. And you knew Oswald before.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Said there is no choice and there is no need to kill anyone. Like right now. Maybe we'll be pushed by the game to do this later. Because of our choices or different reasons. We'll see this, so that's why we're not doing anything in this chapter. Why do you stay?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war,
Well, it's interesting.
Oswald's
Can I
been
kill
really
everyone?
nervous with the idea of entering any hospital.
It's the whole district. Why not?
I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir.
And the
Even
game is
seeing
over.
one, they turn me.
And
Just wanna
there's
run.
no option to do like this
It's that
because
fear that
some of
stopped me
them
from going after
are too
Oswald when he
clever
left.
to be influenced.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital.
That's why we have
As a
to
former
wait.
officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital.
Or just you
I
can
just need to
kill
convince him
everyone
that
at
he
the
needs
beginning
some
and that's
help.
all.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care.
Yeah, Mr. Blight, but we had another one working with a dangerous disease. It's not bad, but maybe I mean, it can be transferred to another person. This one is should be treated. Yeah. So the kind of headache is not so bad, but maybe he will die or get another.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better?
What are you doing?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you need
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true.
So
You risked your
we
life
want to
save me, after
kill
all. It would be
the
impolite to
doctor
refuse your
who
counsel.
kills and then robs bullets from the corpses of his victims. But are we better? We are a Dr. Vampyr.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just
Every
trying to
time
forget.
he says,
understand what you
"Doctor,
mean.
can trust
I
me,"
was a
so
soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust
we
doctors.
ask this because
All
we
I care
have
about is
to.
their careers and
But
processes.
he already told
I
us
won't be
everything.
locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
enough
go.
butchers in
We
white
have more
coats to
sick
last a
patients there.
lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event.
Our doctor
Perhaps
like
it
a
would
pain
help to
in
talk
us.
about it.
Well, doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
He's trying to kill by a mental answering. It is a soldierly guilt. It was your childhood. You got buried, maybe.
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again.
Maybe I'm not
So
doing
I'm
wrong.
inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Okay, we chose the right. What happened when you were buried?
Oswald, tell me
So
about
that's
what
why
happened when you were
he has
buried in
this
that
fear.
tunnel with Newton.
It was more than
Not
dark.
to be found
It
and
was
dead.
black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I
These
thought we'd never be
questions
rescued,
are supposed
This'll be
to
our
be
end.
asked by another kind of doctor.
I thought about.
He's a surgeon.
Say it,
He's
Mr.
doing
Thatcher.
something with blood.
If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton, killing and eating him, the man I fucking love.
Okay, we discovered everything about him. And his friend. Newton's 4-year arrest prevented him from being rescuing his missing friend. They were buried alive by a bombing raid during the war. In love with each other. At least they love each other. Buried alive. Preferred to deal with the claustrophobia himself, and he does treatment. Also Danelle and Newton Blight, I love it. So I don't remember when we discovered this. He told he had a friend. Okay, maybe he told something.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Because the shame will force. Okay, I understood. Your feelings.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said.
You said not.
Newton sees it differently.
Yeah, I just have to
I
ask.
admire
Sorry.
your honesty. It takes
He's
courage to
he's
stand up
offended.
to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
So she just see this doctor the first time in his life, and they tell everything about themselves to him. Maybe because he's a vampire.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
But he's not.
Try to take care of yourself.
It's just have to find out who is he. What is he? Okay, let's talk to his friend. And we have another one, patient with a burned face.
Hello
We have
again,
to
Mr. Blight.
give
Good
him
evening, Dr. Reed.
the last
You doing your rounds as
treatment.
usual?
You and Oswald were buried alive during
He
the
asks
war.
this.
Tell
it's
me
like
about it.
Yeah,
interrogation.
it was last summer.
It's horrific.
A shell hit our
I'm
trench
always
and we were
scared
buried
of
for
the
a week.
sound of asking.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald.
Yeah.
We knew
Her
we
sounding
wouldn't survive
voice
the
is
war without
crazy.
each other. But
It's
I am
like-
terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people
Like
find
no
out?
way.
Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know. I never thought I'd love a man.
I'm afraid maybe he's asking me. It's not gonna make it this out. What is the last thing about him? Nexton doesn't accept his, but the previous guy told that everything is alright. Something is wrong. So again, we have this relationship problem even in this couple. I won't say a word. I can only advise caution, enjoy. What should I say? I will say a word. What is it? What should I say? Okay, we keep enjoy. I don't know how it helps him. Like, enjoy your life, no problems. I can only advise caution. I don't know.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Okay, we chose something and we chose like a kind answer. Maybe it's not good because just picture the age, so I don't know the rules, we don't know the crimes in this. Enjoy laughing. We don't know the crimes, so maybe we should advise him to be cautious or something, I don't know, to save them, I don't know.
Goodbye, Mr.
We'll
Blight.
see how our
Take care of
kind
yourself.
answers influence the ending. But that's the better you can advise anyway, so. So he just listens to the random doctor in the street who told him to enjoy his life, and that's why he's ready. He said, everything is okay, I'm enjoying. Doctor said I'm enjoying. And funny. It's like maybe you can be. With whom she's talking? Some weird couple.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
A girl pretending to be a vampire and a guy with ugly face, and they both.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I
Healed.
caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead. Yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
Oh, no more treatment for this. That's bad. Don't give meds.
I will see you later. Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street.
I'm afraid it was to press this. Okay, let's check. Let's talk to our pretty nice, the best patient. The best patient in the hospital. She doesn't want to talk. She's funny. I'm surprising how she's still alive with this. Maybe she loves her dog. I mean, she likes her, respects her dogs, and she's better only to others. Sound really brings me resources every time. That's nice. What is it?
It's locked.
It's locked, but I think I should find the key to this door. Look at our main character. He looks fine. No. He looks fine. It's a doctor. It's not. He's healthy. So, do you know what? We need to take
The
a water
flower's
for
dying.
poor flower. I don't
It needs
understand
water.
where to get it. Increase the stamina regeneration rate for 15 seconds. Oh. That's not so bad. No alarming features. He's fine. Add 3 stun points when the weapon hits decreased stamina consumption. Add 3 stun points. I think. Okay, I'm using this good hacksaw, but I really hate it. Can we just find something else, please? And can I sell something or just put it away? It's not good, so it's the most powerful weapon I'm having, but you see that every time I cannot upgrade it, I can find something better, and enemies are stronger, and I don't know how to say these flowers. It's even worse, like
The flower's dying. It
my
needs
own
water.
flowers, so it's dying. It needs water, but it needs a very specific water, so the water we're having in this hospital is not suitable to this. The red, he sighs. Yes. That's because he works a lot.
Disgust on every street corner.
Should I talk to her? I think not. She's too
Good evening,
difficult
Mr.
to do
Elwood.
her side
Evening,
quest.
Dr. Reed.
I don't know, she's very specific.
Soldier,
Not really.
as long...
Don't think you can.
Okay, we saved
Goodbye for
everyone
now.
in the hospital and it seems okay. Who's this?
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
He's healthy. Who's this? Ah, okay, it's the main character.
Goodbye, Miss Dan.
Not allowed to kill him, like the chapter 6 says. So everyone is oh okay, let's do, you know what, let's go to this main doctor and tell the truth about robbing corpses and killing them. Can we do this?
Not now.
No. You can forget about this. This is interesting. Okay, what's next? So we're going back to find this letter. It's never going to happen, I think. I think we should visit a morgue. I should visit this area first. Okay, we bought a shotgun, but we have what? We have 2 shotgun shells. We can use only 2 shotgun shells. Not so bad. It's good for bosses. Can try and scare us. I'm going downstairs, I think. But I know it's good if just going, taking resources. I don't understand. Maybe this game is difficult on the highest difficult, because you really have to kill other people to gain some experience to level up. Maybe it's horrific. I don't know. Maybe if we're playing on standard, we have to save others, but it's not like required. to kill them, to carry a lot about them so they survive. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Usually when you play different games with the deep stories and others, so you have you always have a bad ending at the beginning because you do not know the specific of the game, the details, and different things that can influence your story, and that's not bad because you can play and make other decisions, try to save others or something. So we'll see, maybe we are going to the bad ending. An attic. Oh! I don't find it difficult to gain resources from enemies that always alive, and other resources that you can always find in the area. Difficult to do. There's so many enemies in this area. I almost died. So, the morgue is a crazy place. I don't want to die. Some of the corpses don't want to die. Use list as finally, maybe we got something on this super cool. Blood absorb, you just acquired a new type of no. Not now, we had a blood absorb. I added it to our soul, but I think it's not working.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. How to open it? That's smiling. It's really nice. Okay, let's see what we found. Maybe it's finally something very offhanded. Oh, it's unhanded. Oh, we don't need it. We found a better one. But it have a blood absorption. Maybe not so bad. We'll see. Unfortunately, it's not a main weapon. It's a handed weapon that gives you blood. I think you'll die faster. Okay, let's test it. I don't know. Let's test it. What about our blood stories? Bad. Oh, very nice. So we're taking this instead of this. Let's take this instead of to be with the weapon. Okay, good. So bad. Yeah, we have a blood absorption. Can be quite useful in some situations. It's not good, but if you need some blood, you can get it. This weapon, it's not bad. Instead of biting enemies. I don't know. Biting it like deals no damage at all. Or maybe this one helps you more than bite. That's very bad. I don't know. Can I reset my skills? I think I'm not able to reset them. The damage. No damage. 5% of healing. Maybe it was wrong to take all these different skills. We need to focus on something. I think we're going to focus on body condition, stamina, and on this shade throwing, because we cannot learn anything. Everything. Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a version. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
We did the same. We did the same 40 minutes ago. Maybe not 40, but so we try to do the same operation, and maybe if we did this quest first, maybe we figure out how to. But I didn't choose an anesthetic or something. I didn't choose this, so we chose the right decision. So maybe because of the second, I'm not sure. I think this patient could die. So that was not a good operation. Exhausted. This medical arrow. Or qualified as a nurse. What should we do? Should we cover this doctor? I think we should cover him. He's not so bad, and so we did the same operation, and everything can happen.
It's locked.
But I don't know. He said that the lungs
Tippett has made an egregious error.
Reopened.
It's time we talked.
But how can he say without opening it? Why the chest is still locked? I hate it. Okay, we are going back. Interrogate Gwydin about medical error. I don't know. I think it's not the best decision to do this. But maybe, let's say again, another doctor who killed patients. But we can't, maybe we should kill them all and then save the problem. Horrific. Who is this? I disliked her. Oh, a fatal arrow. Fantastic. something wrong with this game. Okay, this game uses autosave system, but we don't know when it uses it. So I really don't know when we save it, when we save, or when we not save. Okay, not so terrible. 4 minutes lost. The old morgue and what? What in this old perfect morgue? Yes, I wanted to check this nice scroll. Oh god, she's shady. I don't know. I don't know. Should I tell anything to her? I think we should talk to Doctor first, so it's the right decision to talk to him, to ask him what happened. And so we'll see. Something terrible. Nice or something. But I'm not going to blackmail him in any way. I don't know why I like this character. What is this, Max? We are doing what? Tracking them. The ladder. The knife. Where is the knife? Alright, so everything is in the same place. Everything is in the same place. Let's go. So this region is healthy, but I don't see this. I don't see this. Oh, another hideout. I think we could not reach some areas. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be kind. I want you to know that I don't leave because of you. I leave this world, maybe because of crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. So I mean, maybe this hideout was locked before this. I don't know. It's as beautiful as it's painful. When the low heavy sky waits like a lid upon the spirit hatching for the light, and all the white horizon's line is hid by a black day sadder than any night. As beautiful as it's painful, mother, I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want to to try to convince me, and it would only delay. Oh. Okay, what he's writing is why should I destroy this letter? It says nothing. She knows it's maybe so it's just a letter, nothing.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
She knows about this. There's no logical take. She knows about this, and maybe she doesn't know the reason of his decision. Oh. What is it? Where is the second letter? No, it's the only one. I think I thought it's found something else. So I just don't understand the thing. He was at war, so that's why he decided to end his life by this way. He was scared. Maybe like one of this epidemic thing, situation in the world, in their country, and the war thing. So that's why. So I have so many keys and nothing I can open. Terrible.
It's locked, all right.
Locked again. What is it? It's a bit scary because it means that I have. Oh, it's another district. Stable. No. This is the same one. Who's this? Okay, there's an enemies, not new citizens. That's a relief. We're going to hide out. What is that after all? Heals, gives more blood, and stuns the enemy. Everyone is waiting. I don't understand why this letter is so terrible. Mother knows about his decision, about he hid it, and he already wrote this letter to her. What's wrong with it? A large and beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade.
This must be Clay Cox's knife.
Is it
A
good?
fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He's going to die. Bring back his knife to his owner. We do not have it. It's so bad. Even in Cyberpunk, you could decide to give a handgun who spoke funny jokes. Just to, I don't remember to give it to an owner, to someone, but to have this knife was the best decision. I mean handgun. What is it? What is this area? So eating yourself, it's not the worst ability, I should admit it. It's useful. Yeah, to eat your fingers, your skin. Or there is no way to survive in this crazy world. What is this? I thought it's a way to the hospital. No?
Better go home, sir.
Hey, Doc.
I have found the gift.
Is it a good idea to
In
give
that
a
case,
killer
you'll be
a knife?
properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't
Yeah,
make
not
me
a
an
killer.
accomplice to
A
your
killer.
future crimes.
Not a
Who knows
he's
what
a
I
killer.
might do now I feel
He's a
invincible
thief and
again.
killer and kill you. A knife. I don't like it.
I'll leave you for...
Investigation succeeds. That was the most difficult investigation. Okay, who is this? That's Dr. Strippers, so we're talking to him about
Good evening,
this,
Dr. Tibbets.
this
Dr. Reed,
surgical
any
mistake.
good news to share?
So I know it sounds like you have to report him, but or not about your medical app.
Corn, I want you to tell
It's
me
not
about
fair.
Mr. Connor.
So he's
How did he
good,
die? What
doctor,
happened?
after all.
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was
That's
a
meat.
twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
No, I think it's better to kill him. He knows his mistake, so it's good.
Who was this patient?
I don't know.
He won't do
Some
this
sick
anymore.
man
It's
from the
like an
docks, maybe a
experience.
fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Oh, that's all.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
So he knows his mistake, he admitted it, and he won't do this next time. He will use a better knife
And I thought last summer's
for an
epidemic
operation.
was
So that's why we chose this. Is it done? Interrogate Gannett Brangden about medical. I don't want to interrogate you. I don't want to do this. Am I forced to do this? I think I have no decision. I can lie to her.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
I don't like this woman. She's unpleasant.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. No, his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow
she
your
knows,
emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a
I
brilliant
don't want to say this,
practitioner
but
like Dr.
there's no
Tippett
choice.
in our situation?
I don't see our country. You took a great risk. I understand why you did this.
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what
Yeah,
I've
that's
done,
what I
but to contain
do.
the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
That's true. I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's. That's because I chose this answer, yes?
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
She gave
I
us
hope you're
this
right.
request.
This is a
and
huge
I
risk.
investigated this.
Dr.
Who gave
Tippett
us
must
this?
regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
No. Hint failed. But hint has failed. Why is it failed? Because of our good decision. Why is it failed? Maybe there's not something else we could find out. I don't know. Maybe the other decision would block another hit. We don't know.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
But I can talk about this again, I think.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Tell me,
If I had...
you can't...
Look around.
I can't say...
I'm not proud of what I've
And
done.
so that's my choice, and there is no choice again, and that's because of different
Goodbye, nurse.
things.
Call me if
I
you
have
need
the only option to do. I don't know, maybe there was a hidden option to find something else, and maybe he's not as innocent as we see, but we already chose it. Use this. Okay, give your mother or give the letter to the patient. I don't understand this decision, honestly. What's the difference? That's a bit stupid. Reach the pharmacy. Still a report sets. Bring back the letter to Mortimer. Give the letter to Mortimer. I don't understand why should I give it to Mother. She knows about it, and but maybe if we give this letter to him, to try to do this again, to end his life, because his mother won't be able to protect him anymore. You see, you're choosing a good decision, and it's going to end like this, telling him. But we told him, so he trusted him, so that's
Good evening,
why
Mr. Goswick.
we have
How
to
are you?
decide
I'm
this.
okay.
There's a letter.
I've read your letter, Mortimer.
Let's talk to him.
You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best
we're going to
compass for
see
making it
him.
a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Alright, I share your position. Does our doctor share it? I don't know. Okay, can we talk to Mother?
I have to go.
I don't know. Maybe if we give this letter to him, he'll die.
Good evening,
Maybe if
Doctor.
we give this, find a way. But I don't know. She's going to what? Your son's suicide note. Your son could try to kill himself again.
I have read your son's suicide note.
She read.
It was not an impulsive gesture, nor was it his
What's the
first
decision
attempt.
of
He threatened to
giving
kill
the letter?
himself a few times before. But I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Okay, we're
Punish
giving
you?
the letter to him because
I've known for a long
if we
time
betray
he
him,
was not
he'll
happy
be
with his life.
in
But I
despair.
always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer like this.
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
What do you think he meant by making the world a better place?
Mortimer has always been a sensitive
So
soul.
it's like Bruce.
He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness with him.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
She's lucky to have him prepare for the worst. You are in denial. Yeah, it's so terrible. The more she pushes, the more he wants to die. Prepare for the worst.
Your empathy is remarkable, but I fear that your son's decision to end his life has already been made.
How dare you talk to a mother like that? Talk to me like that?
I'm only trying to be honest, Mrs. Goswick. As painful
No
as
one
this
wants to
fatal
hear the
end
truth.
may be for you,
Unfortunately,
you have to
everyone
accept
likes
this is a
to
possibility.
listen
No.
to fairy tales.
I'll never accept it. If my son was to die under your care, well, you have no idea what I'm capable of, Dr. Reed.
Hint failed. I just chose one rude answer and everything is failed already. The game is really very rude. Life and so we are giving the letter to the son because I
Goodbye,
think
Mrs.
he's going to end his life if I betray him. I would be upset and everyone
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
would be
How are
upset
I'm okay.
with this betray thing.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you
Just imagine you trusted
you.
someone and he
for
betrayed you.
your help.
Of course you don't want
For
to
your
leave
silence.
anymore.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you.
Become a serial
Dr.
killer
Reed.
or fire, not.
I'll think about it. Now please,
So fragile mental.
let me be.
Ooh, nice. He's so rich and unhappy. Okay, there is an option to ask him, "Am I going to kill yourself again, and when?
How
painful
painful
is
your
it
throat,
better?"
Mr. Goswick?
So painful,
Okay, he can talk.
I have to go now.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Yeah, some decisions are not so obvious, and some of them you see this red, green.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why the hint is blocked? I don't understand. Maybe she's not blocked because we provoked her and figured out something about her, but because she's like a chicken about her
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
son. That's not surprising because every mother and parents, they don't want to lose their child even in this pathetic way. What is it? Unfinished letter, another one. My dear children, sorry I didn't write to you before, but it hurts like hell just to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will go out of the hospital as soon as the doctor fix his arm. So they see the world changed after some situations, after nights, and you find out the letters. That's interesting. You remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy who helped me repair the house doors last spring? Go see and ask for a few bob. He won't refuse to spare with you a few. As soon as doctors cannot fix someone's arms like never. His wife died. Okay, I thought there are his children. Yeah. I was scared.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, Doc.
You seem worried about the safety of your family, and it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids. We never found her body.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Okay, we're going back to priests, I think. Should I really sleep? Because we have another decision. We have an option to visit dogs, maybe, and do something there. But we have it's not enough experience to level up. We're just going there to end this line. This one is, and then we go back and I think we do the main story, and then we go to dogs. So I think it's everything about this decision about another character too. But we don't see him. There's no side story about him. It's just a little detail. Maybe we'll have something else. So it seems 4 areas, but it's not big.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Maybe I should discover another corpses that were burned with this crazy priest cleansed series. It's going to be healthy. Again, I put this marker. How I did this?
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Hey, stop. He's running. How to stop him running? I'm not doing this. Something is crazy with our
Good
Jonathan.
evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son.
Oh, someone is playing.
So, are you still lost
Maybe
in
another
your
vampire.
rational delusions?
I have found your disciple.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Confess your crimes.
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
Exploit the epidemic to kill. I think what to do, so he's so kind to us, but his actions, so he killed the 6 people. Yeah, I think we can
You are
choose
just another
anything right now.
heartless murderer, exploiting the epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
So I just want to say we did the same. That's first, and the second. So you see this road you're trying save people, war, people are suffering and they're not. That's so miserable. You don't want them to leave at all.
You're not
All
the
of that.
savior of London. You're just a
People are not
glorified
deserve
sadist.
to be.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias?
He was a
What
grave
did you
robber.
see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime.
No, we
and
must
proof of his
Jonathan,
No.
it's not him.
Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
Available. He killed several sick people to cleanse the city. Tobias Crusaders is funded, but he is a Princess Gravity activity. I wanted to save you. What are you doing? I wanted to save him, honestly. Even after burning others, sick people and everything, so it's not so bad. Maybe the people were dead, almost dead. It's crazy, but he looks not completely insane. But what is this again? Okay, he's healing.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
Okay, maybe he died and this was sent.
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
And that's...
You sent a man to die because of a stupid vision. I have heard enough of your nonsense. Goodbye.
I've heard enough. Oh. So...
Good evening, Mr.
It's far.
I have heard enough for tonight.
I think that's all. So we told him the truth. He's unhappy with it. And that was interesting to see what's going to. So we're going to do this reaching the pharmacy. This one is still waiting. The next night when I am level up. And we're going back again to talk to this girl about blackmail, and then we come back to docks, try to kill someone, and I think it's all we're doing today, and then we'll continue next time. Okay. Why does he react this blood? We had a boss fight here. Maybe there's something else we can find with in this blood. I think no, nothing. Children are crying. What is this building? I'm not going there. It's still dangerous. Oh wait, we have no, we don't have. We're only gathering experience, so I thought we got to level up. Screaming. Another one.
I would ask you
Poor
to
victim.
avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Trusted you. In the end, you're a killer. Comparison only hides your appetite. Compassion only hides your appetite. And you're a killer, and he trusted you.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So the accusation was true. No need to apologize. We are the vampires after all. That's true.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades.
That's how they're hiding.
I have to say, I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Being a vampire.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say,
In the middle
seen
of
the
the
error
day,
of her ways.
sitting here
So who was it?
My lady,
in
the
front of the
blackmailer was
whole
dealt with
hospital.
using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current
It's like-
situation, I will be
That should
glad to
cry
aid
stop
you in your
checking.
quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And that's so silly.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years.
Me.
This isn't
Maybe there's
the
a
city I
romantic
remember.
interest in the game, I don't
Things
know.
have gone from bad to worse here,
Maybe
Jonathan.
not.
I've lived in this city for a
We
long
didn't
time,
accuse her,
and I've
but
never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that
crazy.
bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things
It's
I've
not
not
worse,
heard for a very, very
not bad,
long
she's
time.
like Caravan, and we
There
are.
are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
She's sitting
You mean your
go
maker?
away, you stupid
No, Jonathan,
damn
I have
thing.
no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Me.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution. And I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we
I think
are?
not.
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Econ.
Are you an Econ?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires.
Another.
Forget what you think you know
Another
about us.
species.
So we are Econs. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Econ are vampires. But all vampires are not Econ. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
That's why
I'd like
is
to
not a
avoid
vampire.
creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
If only there were more of us.
Can we analyze it? I think we need to go to our own room.
Less resignation.
Okay, let's do
more
this.
Determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same.
Look at the thought. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
So that was interesting, that story about our main character. Sound corrected, maybe he wanted his sister to be dead or something, so he was just not left dying.
The flower's dying. It needs water. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Chapter 3. So I think we're finishing here our vampire stories, and I think game is cool, and the story is nice, and we're going to play it, and we are going to see what happened there. So thanks everyone for being active in chat, for supporting, and see you next time. Bye everyone.